a very warm welcome to all of you to today's online session organized as a part of Golden Jubilee celebration of IEEE Delhi section. Today, we are here to explore a very important initiative, the Plastic Upcycling Project, which aims to reduce plastic waste, promote sustainability, and create innovative solutions for a greener future. We extend our heartfelt appreciation to Dr. Rashmi Agarwal, IEEE Delhi section, for her continuous support and active involvement in leading the plastic upcycling initiative. And now, carrying this initiative forward, we are privileged to have with us our distinguished speaker. We are truly honored to have with us Mr. Daman Dev Sood, Professor of Practice at Chitkara University, Himachal Pradesh, Director of DPD Training and Consultancy, and currently serving as the Chair of Ad hoc Committee for Golden Jubilee Celebrations, IEEE Delhi section. With his immense experience and impactful work, he has been a driving force in creating awareness and practical solutions for sustainability. Today, he will be sharing his insights on plastic upcycling. Without any further delay, I would now like to invite Mr. Daman Dev Sood to take over the session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much and good morning, everyone, once again.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So, I see 28 participants, but I see only 10 photographs. Why is that?
Please on your cameras.
Because we will be taking a picture also.
So from the last 10 minutes, I'm asking them to same thing, to on your camera.
Always. Camera should be on.
Yeah.
Because even if it's not your classroom teaching, I'm not your teacher or professor, but in every interaction that we have, there is some learning. Not only for you, for me also. And if the camera is on, this is my global experience. I'm a trainer and consultant, not necessarily the teacher or professor, but having gone across companies, countries, and industry sectors, if the camera is on, our retention, I'm not saying your retention, our retention increases at least 300% times. That's why if the meeting is virtual, online, the video must be on. And give me the best smiles, please. We need to take a picture. Who is taking that picture?
Ashi or Nidhi, please take a picture. Everybody is on their cameras. Still I'm finding a lot of students. Priya, Sojal, Sumit, Tanisha, please. You are here to learn now, and you will really learn.
And for the cause, the earthquakes don't matter. That I'm not ready, I have not had my breakfast, I have not taken bath, or I have not done the makeup, etc., etc. Nothing matters. Cameras must be on. The picture will still go viral, even if we are without makeups. Don't worry about that. Okay. Just give the best smiles and we'll move on. Take a picture, please. Who is taking that? And share with me also.
Deepak, please take a picture.
Confirm once you have done so that we move on.
Done, sir.
Have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So,
thank you.
I would like to keep this interactive. I'm going to ask questions. Please do respond. And if you have any questions, then ask me, please. I will do my best. So, out of the audience who is not aware of IEEE, raise hands, unmute yourself, switch on cameras, and speak up, please. Anyone who is not aware of IEEE?
We are aware, sir.
So what is your awareness, Nidhi? What do you know about IEEE? Just yes, no is
IEEE
not
is an
enough. That I know
international
IEEE. That's not enough. Yes, go ahead, please.
IEEE is an international organization on a world level.
Is that all? So this could be 1 on a scale of 10. So others, please help her. She is your friend. She is your colleague. Someone who knows more than this about IEEE.
J6 can speak out if these are new students. Deepak,
Yes,
please
sir.
speak.
IEEE not only being an international society or you can say organization, it is an organization which has a motto of advancing technology for humanity. And this particular line says a lot about it because IEEE has been there for over around centuries and we can see IEEE everywhere, be it in our standards of electronics, electrical, computer. And apart from that, IEEE has also played a major role in humanitarian technology. Uh, the site group, as we can say, has played a major role in providing technological solutions for advancing the underprivileged and we can say contributing towards the humanitarian causes.
Correct. Thank you very much. Anyone else who wants to add or delete or subtract or multiply, divide, whatever you want to? So he said very well. And officially, if you do not, if you have not, please go to IEEE.org. Not now, after the session. Now, I want your attention. In my words, we are here because of IEEE, as simple as that. That's the greatness of IEEE. Dr. Rashmi, myself, we all today committed an hour of our Sunday to this cause, which is non-technical. IEEE is a technical organization or a society of engineers, you want to say, in simple. By name, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, the biggest in the world. There are about 500,000 members across globe. So it's member-driven organization. Initial name was that, as I said, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, but today it is just IEEE. And almost all engineering departments are part of this, almost all. I'm saying perhaps mechanical and civil may not be found, but there are some non-technical or managerial
Robert,
also. I'm sorry?
robotics is there, so mechanical students can also be a part of it.
Exactly. And then the tagline that he said, advancing technology for humanity. So there are some non-technical work also that we do, that IEEE does. From that angle, anyone and everyone can be part of IEEE. As a member, as a non-member also, by the way. You can create your IEEE account freely. So you become associated with IEEE while not necessarily as a member. There are benefits of membership. Today we are not going to be talking about. Just believe that I am here because of IEEE. So your second task I'm saying is to find out about me. Perhaps you didn't do that homework. I say, I believe, I claim that whatever I am because of IEEE. This is the best network, best platform for networking. Again, we should talk about IEEE a lot more in some other setting, but you can find out yourself. Go to IEEE.org, as I said. Third task I'm giving you all is get connected, please, on LinkedIn. I will never say no to any connection requests. as long as there is a photo in the profile. There is a lot to learn from each other. And I'm saying each other, I'm not just saying you from me from you also. We have to learn a lot. Learning sharing is forever. I'm a lifelong learner person. So if we talk of IEEE, we talk of IEEE Delhi section, we all would be part of Delhi section, closely associated with Delhi section compared to the rest of the world, rest of the IEEE. And we are celebrating the Golden Jubilee. That's why we all have sat together in this session. May this year to May next year. Number of activities, thousands and thousands of activities to be done. And almost anything and everything is possible, can be done. Of one of those projects that we are going to start or have started is this plastic upcycling project, which is being led by Dr. Rashmi, not only for your university, but for the whole Delhi section. She is leading this project. Why did we think of spending some time on plastic? Everyone has to say something. This is not IEEE that I did not know. This is about plastic. Why should we talk about plastic? Unmute, switch on the camera, speak, please.
Sir, because it is harmful for the environment.
As simple as that. Anyone else?
Because plastic is almost everywhere, and this is something we should talk about.
Okay. Even our laptops, desktop phones that we are using have plastic component. More, please. So far, it doesn't sound to be negative. While we always talk of plastic as negative. What's wrong with plastic?
The plastic has become the one of the most initial part in our like day-to-day life, not on the negative side, but also as in the positive side as well. Be it in manufacturing, be it in any other kind of thing, like be it in storing the materials. But but at the major global level, it's also become an like a relative issues, like causing the global environmental issues, the ocean pollution, and every other thing. And in the healthcare sector also, the microplastics are becoming like a day-to-day problem. So while using the plastic in a like a beneficial way, we should be like in on the quantity part, we should be like dealing how to minimize its effects on the global level as well.
Good. Anyone else? This is a platform for you to speak. To be good. So the students, you are from first year to fourth year, I'm assuming. Is that correct?
Yes.
It's all mix. Right. Those in the final year are soon going to be jumping into the corporate bandwagon. When I say corporate bandwagon, I do not mean that you will be doing job only. That you will join some company. You may be starting your own setup. That still is corporate, but then you would be creating the corporate one. And those who are in first, second, third year, they need to be doing that soon. To be good, to be successful in life, your communication skills need to be very important. Technical skills, yes. That's what the main job universities would do. But with respect to communication skills, there is a gap. Not only one place, almost all. That's where settings or sittings like this help you. And that's one of the ways, as I said, IEEE, according to me, is the best platform for networking. If you don't speak here in this session, when there are just 26 people, with nice people like Dr. Rashmi and myself around you, they are not bad people around you, right? If you don't speak now, then how will you speak otherwise? Please speak up. The question is about plastic. What's wrong with the plastic? We can't live without it. That's what we have understood. Okay, it's part and parcel of our lives. But what's bad? What's wrong about it? Someone said it's an environmental challenge, global environmental challenge. How and why is it a challenge?
Sir, because it take time to degrade, even a millions of years to
Say that again, please, louder.
Sir, it decomposability is the main issue.
It doesn't decompose easily.
Yes, sir.
Non-technical, as a layman, I do not know how long does it take to decompose. But we know blindly, there may be some figures takes millions of years, thousands of years, hundreds of years. Right? For sure. It's not days, weeks, and months. That could be possible with, for example, paper or cloth. Even human bodies decompose easily, but not plastic. So what? It doesn't hurt me. Does it hurt you? Tell me, please. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
How does it hurt you?
Yes.
So the main thing is pollution. Whenever anyone among us or any people on the earth like hear the word plastic, it comes with another word pollution. It causes all type of pollution. Is it water pollution, land pollution, as well as air pollution? When we burn plastic, because it is all around us, and when we use like
So we
normal
shouldn't
plastic.
burn plastic, as simple as that. Why do you burn plastic?
Yes, sir, that's the main thing. Normal people around us, there are many polythene bags. Normal people do not recycle it or do another things, so they just burn and it will make air pollution. Or it, if we just throw it anywhere, like we can see many dumps, people throw bags anywhere and it causes land pollution because it degrades the quality of land. So another thing, like many big factories and these garbage companies just throw it in the oceans, river, so it pollute the oceans. Like we hear daily, the main thing around pollution in ocean, that many much great amount of plastics is dumped in the oceans, so it affect the life in the ocean. So
Very good. So it's not a human life, it's the animal life also that is impacted. Impacted badly or impacted negatively. Most of us wouldn't have gone into rivers and seas and oceans. But almost all of us would have walked on the road. So if we all are saying Delhi section, so Delhi, NCR, almost anywhere in India, we can easily say, wherever we would have walked, seen heaps of garbage, that's another challenge, which includes plastic pollution, which is an environmental hazard. So plastic contributes to that environmental hazard. At the same time, this is sad, bad, ugly about the country that we know animals eat this plastic, especially these polythene bags that we say. Unknowingly, unintentionally, but it goes inside them, and we would have seen some photographs, videos, when a cow, for example, has died, and what comes out of the stomach is all plastic. That's how we, the human beings, who are producing this plastic, or for whom the plastic is being produced, and we are using plastic, but because of us, an animal dies. Animal dies a bad death. And then the plastic doesn't decompose easily. So even if whether it's in the dump, in the ground, under the ground, buried under the ground, or in the rivers or drains or oceans, it remains there forever for long. Someone had said about microplastics. So generally we see big plastic. I don't eat plastic. I have some senses. IEEE member. How can I eat? I'm not animal, I'm not cow. But we all perhaps have been using plastic cups, even paper cups. When we say paper cup, still there is a layer of plastic, and then those microplastics come into picture. I wouldn't have facts with me. I'm just believing something. And that's what we would say through the project. You, as young ones, students, would do some research also to come up with the facts. Everything is already established. Everyone knows what is wrong with the plastic. Which type of plastic is bad? All plastics are not bad, or all plastics are not equally bad. The worst is, as we say, this polythene bag, the re-recycled polythene bag, and there is some thickness that it has to be thinner than some particular microns. That degrades in hundreds, thousand, millions years, etc. And that's the worst plastic. But as I was saying, I don't eat plastic. We don't eat plastic. But unknowingly, it seems through those plastic cups or paper cups or even the water bottles that we all have been using, those microplastics are going inside us. And then they are creating some problems within our bodies. All with me so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. So what shall we do? It's a problem. We all understand, we all agree. What shall we do? Can we do something?
Yes.
Shall we do something?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I think we can also find an alternative of using a plastic.
Very
As you know, as we all know, that India is the largest producer of jute. So we can also use the jute bags for example, we are using the plastic bags in shops and etc. There we can find an alternative, and we can also use the jute bags. And
Right.
so this will also help us a lot. And I think the biggest challenge for the plastic is the proper discharge and proper, it is not recycled. So, sir, we can take an initiative at a small level, at a local level, and
Very good.
through that we can brought a big change.
Very good. So the change has to start with me. This country, our country, has more problems or challenges compared to many other countries in the world. A change is required, and change has to begin with me. So I'll share my experience or my example. Well, there have been acts coming up. Many cities, many states in India did very well. Delhi has not been able to do it very well. I think a few years ago, some act was made. Plastic bags will be banned.
I
Me?
think during Corona time, plastic was banned. But again,
But it's still in use.
yeah, now it is not. Everybody is using it.
Still in use. Me and my wife, we live in Dilshad Garden, some of you would know, in Delhi, East Delhi. And we are barely famous for last 20 years or so. The fruit wala, sabzi wala, then this couple will never take a bag from us. Long ago, they used to feel insulted when we would say, no, I've carried my own bag. You put your sabzi in this, my sabzi in this bag. Now they appreciate it. Badly famous, I say, but they appreciate it. And this is how the change has to start. I'm sure most of us are doing, but we are only 10, we are only 26. That's why this is not enough. We need to do more. Doing more is raising awareness also. Yes, it's known to everyone knows this is a problem, but no one knows this is a problem. This is what we know. So a change is required. Change has to start with me, with us. We will be the change agents. We'll set examples. That's what my job is. You do it. I'll turn this into a story. I'll get this published. I'll make a lot of noise about it. You will be the heroes and heroines of that story. It's not going to be easy. No change is easy. So this project that we have started within Golden Jubilee celebrations years of IEEE Delhi section is called plastic upcycling. I'm not saying recycling. 99% times we have said recycling. What's the difference between recycling and upcycling? I will prove that upcycling is better than recycling, but what is the difference between recycling and upcycling?
The recycling means to use a, like, in plastic terms, means to use the plastic a number of times again and again. But in the upcycling, we can improve the quality of plastic and how it is more efficient in a way in our day-to-day life.
Anyone else? So recycling, it's same for the recycling of metal also, or recycling of paper also. But recycling of plastic, you'll have to collect some plastic that has already been produced, used. I'll have to melt it somehow to make another or a new object out of it. Right? So it's all type of plastic, any plastic that is collected, and to convert this into liquid form or semi-solid form, only way is to reheat, which is kind of burning. We say plastic is being burnt. If I burn, I don't get anything out of it. Right? So it is controlled burning, or it's heating, reheating, so that it melts and gets converted into liquid or semi-solid, semi-liquid form. And then I use it once again to create more objects out of it. In recycling, then, because I'm heating it, some fumes will be created. That's why recycling also is not so good. Those fumes will go into environment, bad for us, but worse for those who are working in that factory. And those people are generally lower than us, less educated and less fortunate, have less resources also, income as well. So a poor person dies because of me. I take it as seriously. Can die. And they can actually. Those fumes are so harmful for human beings. We cannot stop. We should not stop recycling. At least that plastic that would otherwise have gone into the landfills or to rivers or to oceans, that is being reused. Better is upcycling. As he said, the quality could be improved. Also a way of upcycling, which we will be using in this project. I'm coming to the project specifics now. That the waste, plastic waste, old plastic, used plastic, is collected and is pressed. So it's not melted, right? It's pressed under high pressure. So there is some heat for sure. High temperature, high pressure is pressed so that it becomes thicker, hard board, plastic board, just like the plyboards, right? And then that can be used to make some objects. So what do we do with the plastic board? Sorry, with the plyboard? We make furniture. So the same upcycled plastic board can be used to make some furniture. Yeah, similar. This is what the project is. So upcycling is little better than recycling. We are not recommending recycling to be stopped. No. We are focusing on upcycling as we understand that it will be less harmful to the environment. And then there are benefits. Water is not used again if any water was used otherwise. Carbon emissions are reduced, controlled. So at the end of the project, our activity, we will be able to generate some reports also. So we claim this is what we have done. With the help of you all, Delhi section has made so much impact on the environment. Right? So the steps are that we collect the plastic waste. Very clear to me. And I'm not asking any of you, because I won't do that and I won't ask you to do garbage collection. We are not garbage collectors and we are not going to do the garbage collection. We will collect plastic waste, our own plastic waste. Can I do that in my home? Can you do that? You're not collecting someone else's garbage. You are only collecting your own plastic. That's all we have to do. But you all have to encourage other people also to do that. Because 22 left now out of 26. 22 are not enough, for sure. So we need to do ourselves and we need to encourage more people. One encouragement is also when we tell people, see, we show people we have done this. So all types of plastic can be collected, not just PVC. The plastic that we use in water pipes, for example, that is one example I know of PVC, but anything that is PVC is not to be collected. Other than that, all types of plastic. One of the plastics that we use at homes is our milk bags. So our initial idea was, this was called milk bag recycling project. That's a very good quality of plastic, virgin plastic. But then we just throw it in the bin and it goes in the same cycle of either to dumps or to rivers or to oceans or to the animals and they die. This plastic needs to be collected, which means milk bag now needs to be washed. Otherwise, it will stink badly in your house. So milk bag to be washed and dried. And then keep collecting. And then also now, because it's not milk bag project, it's plastic upcycling project, all types of project, plastics, any plastic that comes to your house, keep collecting. Once in a month, once in a quarter, whenever you have next activity in your university, on that day, this is what you will do as volunteers of the project. That you will keep 1 or 2 big boxes there with pre-information to everyone. On this day, please bring all the plastic waste that you had collected at home and dump into this box. Easy? Doable? No harm? We are not collecting garbage? No shame? I have been doing this myself for the last 2 months. I'm collecting that plastic waste, especially the milk bag, but any plastic now, because we have changed this, we have understood. Can be done? Keep saying yes, no, please. Hands on
Yes,
your
sir.
heart.
Even I'm
Yes,
also
sir.
trained from last 2 months.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll request all the students to please take the initiative what the Mansar is asking and commit today. Your commitment will lead you to a project. Please commit.
Hands on your heart. And in your university also. Someone, please take charge. I will lead this.
Yeah.
Dr. Rashmi is leading for the whole Delhi section. But in your university, you will take charge that on that particular day, you will get the big box and then ask everyone. You have to do a lot of communication. Ask people to bring their waste on that day. It's not garbage. Don't use that word. It's a waste. Neat, clean. So anything, any plastic that may be similar to milk, for example, it may be curd, it may be paneer, All those need to be washed
Yeah.
and dried. Otherwise,
Yes, ma'am.
even at your home, it will stink.
Yeah.
Any other plastic, no need to wash. Just keep collecting. Bring that on that particular day, collect in a big box, then let us know. We will get arrangements to get that big box or boxes transferred to the person. The factory is in Ghaziabad, so not too far away from us. And this person, this company, this factory does the upcycling. We will arrange a visit also. I've spoken to him. He's okay, but he cannot have too many people to visit. So we'll select some of you, some from other universities, etc., because we are seeing whole Delhi section doing that. If required, I'll request him to allow us to visit 2-3 times in 2-3 batches. You will see this yourself and repeating. So many times we do not realize what is plastic. A toffee wrapper has a plastic and that can be collected. So chocolate wrapper. So the chips, crisps that we eat, all those bags have plastic and those can be collected. So when I say it's not transformed into liquid to be transferred into another object, it's just pressed under high heat and high pressure, right? So when you will see, I will show you, when you visit the factory, you will see that the original wording of that packet is still visible. You will be able to see this is Britannia biscuit or this is Mother Dairy milk bag. It looks beautiful. Actually, it looks beautiful. So shiny because some of these packets are so shiny. Everything that is retained is just pressed. So we don't get any money out of this. We have to be very clear. So you will not get, individuals will not get, university will not get, Delhi section will not get anything. We are not selling to the kabadiwala that we get something back, whether 5 rupees or 50 or 500. No. We are doing this in the interest of environment for the society. There is some pain in collecting it, some pain in carrying it to the university. The rest pain is with me. I will get it transferred to him. He will transfer and he will sell it. That's what his business is. We will not get any money from this. But we will get reports from him, the environmental impact, the change that we all have been able to bring in our society, in the city, in the state, in the country. I'm stopping here for a few minutes. Any questions that you may have?
So there's a request like we can just to boost up the students, those students who are taking part, they will get a certificate from, can
Yes,
they get a
immediately.
certificate from that company that
No,
these
not that
students have?
company. Company will give certificate in the name of Delhi section.
Yeah,
But
Delhi
we will
section
issue, I and you, we will issue certificate for them.
for their like
Yes, that they have
their
participated.
yeah, their for
True.
in environmental just in achieving the
Yes.
UN goals. So that will be helpful in their CV also.
So this team,
Students?
yes, this team, you keep track of please who all are participating, who all are contributing, and then we will issue.
But I need a leader today who will
Yes,
take the
please.
initiative. Arun, I think you can. You have a good knowledge. You have got an interest. Is it?
Actually, the microplastics and like the microplastic has been one of my interests like
Very
since
good.
the childhood. So that's why I was discussing that with the sir. Man, but I think the appropriate decision should be made by the JSACs because we will have like a small meeting maybe in the evening so that the senior coordinators and the senior members can also select suitable members for this.
Sure. Okay. So Deepak,
Yeah.
please meet करके just finalize the person who's going to the lead, take the lead, and when you people, because I think IEEE Day celebration is going to come, one day you can keep this event. for IEEE testing. Is it, sir, okay?
Yes, that's okay. But I was about to maybe the counter to this arrangement. The people who matter most are here now. So take a decision now from this team, select a leader. You have to do it. Those who didn't matter have left already. 5. Those who matter have continued. You will do. You will lead. I'm telling you, those 5 didn't matter. That's why they have left. And there are millions like this. We'll talk to 100, only 1 will do, 10 will do. And that'll be a great achievement. Even in your university, if there are 2,000 students, I believe only 100 will do at the end. Don't matter.
But
Don't
that will
worry.
affect the environment
Yes.
a lot.
Yes. So don't get disheartened. I'm repeating, take a decision now. Otherwise, I'm telling you tomorrow, I will not have the leader from you.
Yeah, very true, sir, very true. So you have to take a decision. At least you can take a decision for yourself. Raise
Dr.
your hand.
Rashmi is here. Your faculty is here. In charge is here. She will approve it. That's it.
Yeah, please. One has to take the lead.
Sir, I have a question regarding
Yeah,
this
tell me.
plastic. Sir, what are the factors like in the and I have also submitted Google form for this. But like, what are the factors which you think like when dealing with the plastic recycling? What are the factors that you think makes this ecosystem of whole 3 hours or the 4 hours recycling? मतलब कि a mismanagement in that thing.
I'm not technical, Arun. I wouldn't know.
Okay, sir.
But based on general knowledge, and which seems to be logical, I will say, and I have said this, that upcycling is better than recycling, for example. Also, as I understood this from this person who is in the business, he's doing this business,
So
and
we
it
can
makes
do.
sense. Yes.
Please
Yes,
carry on. Carry on, sir. Steps. So we can, like in the next time, we can call that person also along with you, so that whatever queries these students are having about the plastic, I think he will able to solve technically.
Yes. So
yeah,
I've already spoken to him. He will be one of the speakers in our weekly webinar series. But he asked some time. He said, not yet.
Oh.
Some people are not so comfortable in talking on camera, just like us, right? So he wanted some more time, or otherwise that I'm busy, too busy.
I can arrange one person from our university who's doing work on professor, who is doing work, assistant professor. So next time, whenever these students are calling you, I think I'll call that person also.
Right.
That it will, that will.
But this question, this is what I would say. Again, you may have 100 questions, but no question stops us from starting from today.
Yes.
This is as simple as that. You're looking at the leader, but you ask the question, which is good. You ask the question. So still taking a little more time on that question. Recycling and upcycling, technically, mechanically, chemically, what happens, I do not know. But for sure, those people who work on recycling, even in upcycling, the people who work in this factory are not like you and me. They are poor people, maybe uneducated people also. And they have less resources compared to us. There is some harm for sure. Even in upcycling, sorry. Heat and pressure, there's some fume, some smoke for sure in the factory. All that we know is that he's following rules and regulations of the country. Whatever pollution control approvals are required, he has got those approvals. Otherwise, people with these fumes can fall sick. We do not have proof if someone falls sick and even dies while working in factory. It's very difficult to prove it that she died because of the fumes in the factory. There is pollution in India outside also. People are dying in Delhi, in NCR, in India because of pollution. So very difficult to pinpoint that it is because of the fumes in the factory. Generally, we will believe, yes, there are more factory environment is worse than my home environment. We all can believe that. So repeating, ask questions please, but do not stop because of any question. That I want to understand more about plastics and this. Yes, please, you have whole life. Do the research, PhD in that. Let others also know. But this project can still continue. Today, I'm saying now onwards. We all are committed. So I'll repeat once again. Steps are that we raise awareness. Everyone generally will understand, yes, plastic is bad. We need to be doing something about it. So what we are doing is upcycling. We need to collect our own plastic. Plastic of all types, just not the PVC. If it's plastic bag, for example, of milk and type of products, then we need to wash and dry also. Collect for a month, 2 months, whenever is the next big event in the university, keep a big box there. Again, tell people in advance that on that day, the box will be kept. Carry your plastic waste that you have collected and dump into that box. Then the leader, I'm assuming Arun is taking up that responsibility, but you can do that later with your ma'am also if you want to make any changes. But do it today, tomorrow, please. Do not leave it. If it doesn't happen today, I'm saying now, it will not happen. Collect that, let me know. We will send it to the company in Ghaziabad, which gets it upcycled, makes boards. Whatever he does with the board, he sells the boards, but he will give us the certificate. Not in individual names, but in the name of Delhi section. And this is the impact we have brought in so much electricity waste. In upcycling, there is less electricity use. In recycling, we use more electricity or any other fuel that we use. Then carbon footprint, water, and overall impact. That certificate will give it to us. The team that participates from this university, we are saying, and because Dr. Rashmi is leading for the whole section, you can continue, convey this to others also. Whoever is leading and the team, there will be few people only in any organization. And this is not only for universities, it is for corporate houses also. So you can talk to your brothers, sisters, parents, neighbors who are working not in the universities but in some corporate world. They should also do that. Good news I'm very happy to share is that by this call, one mail that has gone to the whole section, one again comes from the academia, assistant professor in MET University, while she lives in UP. So it's not our area, but she is still associated with Delhi sections. That's why she received the mail. 3,000 families most likely will start doing this. I'm meeting them next Saturday. They already are doing milk bag. So they will accept it easily. I believe that it's being extended. That's why she was so excited. And I said, yes, I'll come, even if it's in UP, I don't mind.
She's from MIT Noida.
MIT Noida. Yes.
What's her name? If it is like, because
Okay.
I don't know a lot of people in MIT now, so I can get connected.
Yes. Give me a few seconds, please. Neha Vinayak.
Yes, pardon, sir?
Neha Vinayak.
Okay, Neha Vinayak. Okay.
So Noida, I was immediately happy to say, I know few other cities also are much better than Delhi and NCR, especially Delhi within NCR. They are doing much better when it comes to pollution, garbage collection, waste disposal, etc. Delhi is very, very bad. So a lot of work needs to be done. What we get is the satisfaction, great satisfaction that we worked, we continue to work for environment, for the society. That's all. Yeah. Project is easy, simple according to me. No technical details, but this is one portion which we will focus, I will focus. You in the universities, in the corporate world, can do further research also. Can I make a better board, even if I'm doing upcycling? Can I use less energy in doing this? Can I create less fumes, etc., etc.? So no end to this research. And again, if you would like to get that approved by Delhi section, we'll be happy to consider that. That will be an extension of the project. So I said questions, but not only questions, input suggestions also. One by one, anyone and everyone. You can say no thanks also, but say something, please.
No, sir, thank you.
Dr.
You
Ashmi,
can.
and then we can close perhaps.
I just want to say a thankful note to Professor Daman. So I'm really thankful, sir, that you have enlightened my students about the recycling and upcycling of the plastics. I hope this will motivate them to take a step forward. So, and I really appreciate if our student again organize one of the lecture again in a level that is communicated to the whole Delhi section and whole India. So I want national wide participation. So I am really thankful to Professor Daman that for such a small gathering also he was there for us. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
much. All the best.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
And thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
As a host, I'll be the last
Thank
one
you,
to
sir.
leave. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for such
Thank you so much, sir.
an on plastic upcycling. On behalf of IEEE YMCA student branch and IEEE Delhi section site group, we sincerely express our gratitude for your valuable time and guidance. And with that, I thank all participants for joining us today. Together, let's work towards a cleaner and greener tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Arun and Deepak, please coordinate now. Okay. Do your